Hey guys, welcome back to Empowering DIY. Today's gonna be a short video. Just wanted to do a quick overview of my shop and our situation, what's going on with the CNC router. Most of my subscribers right now know me personally, and so I know you know I'm always talking about it. Am I always talking about it? CNC router. Well, we finally got one. And now it's just been a long time trying to get set up and get stuff right. But we're working on it. We're getting there. Baby steps, right? You gotta take baby steps. That's what we talk about. Trying to get stuff set up properly and not rush into things. And that's actually been my biggest downfall always, is always trying to rush into stuff and trying to cut corners or whatever. And that's a thing of the past for me, I hope. I'm trying. But for some of this stuff, it's just a work in progress. So I wanted to show everybody my shop. It's nothing crazy, nothing extravagant, but I'm proud of my little space so far. And don't judge me for it right now. It's really dirty, but what we're trying to do is get everything organized and try to work it out in this smaller space that I have now that I'm used to, and trying to make it to where it's a little bit more user-friendly, I guess. So we're doing some organizing and trying to get rid of some stuff that I never use anymore, and trying to make this space, like I said, more usable. So come along and we're gonna do a little shop tour. You ready to do a shop tour? You're gonna show them everything? You gonna show them? All right. So where do you want to start at? Right here. Looks about as good as any. Okay. So the other day we actually tried to film a video. This is the station that we're going to set up our CNC router on. I have a Bob's CNC E4, which is right there in the box. We're very eager, ready to get it done and get it put together, but we just haven't got there yet. But so what we did was we set up this workbench here. I wasn't really using. It's just one I've acquired over time. The workspace itself isn't perfect, but I think it's gonna be fine. But what I did was we had an old computer and it crashed, and years ago we had bought this screen to use as a computer monitor. And little tip, if you ever need a new computer monitor, HD TVs are way cheaper than computer monitors. So actually that's what we bought, and this one's really old. It's nothing great, but so what we decided to do was mount it in here. I bought a Harbor Freight mount. Let's see if I can get back there and show you. This Harbor Freight mount, it was cheap, maybe 10 bucks I think, and then you get a 20% off coupon, or it might have been 10 bucks after the 20% off, I can't remember. But it gave us a swivel mount, and I got it hooked up to my laptop right now. And what we're gonna do is I want to be able to use it to where I can monitor like the G code while we're cutting. And also if you have to do any type of design work or adjustments or anything, it's a lot easier to see it on that big screen instead of that little tiny laptop. So hopefully soon, I'd say the next week or so, we're gonna try to start getting the CNC built and start working on the bugs and stuff. You know, it's gonna be a good learning curve to get going pretty good on it. So and then of course gotta have the wood stove because it gets cold sorta in the south. But this shop is all insulated in the ceiling and in the walls, and I already had this wood stove, so I decided to go ahead and put it in the shop because our new house has gas logs instead of wood. So what better way to utilize it than in the shop? And then we're not going to look too closely at my workbench because it's awful, but we done took a bunch of stuff out, and we're, like I said, we're trying to organize and decide where we want stuff, so all that's going to change. And then we got more stuff here. Like I said, I got some bags and stuff out, but I thought I was going to set this up for like my router table and my oscillating sander there, but I don't like it at all. So again, I pulled all this stuff out. But there is something I'm pretty excited to show you, and that is this. This right here is a 4.8 liter LS. It is turbo ready. I do have turbo headers for it, but I don't think I'm gonna be using a turbo setup. But I've been waiting to debut kind of what we're gonna do with that. Put that back. You don't want a bunch of stuff to get in there. Thank you, bud. So hang tight. We'll get to where I can show you what this is going in. I'm pretty excited about it. So hold on. Before we get out to show the vehicle that engine's going in, I did want to show this is my sliding compound miter saw. We got it on this Portamate. I can't talk right now. Stand. This thing is awesome. I bought this at a tool store in the mountains, I think, and you can take this saw right off with a couple little clips on the back. This thing pops off and you're done.
Where you bought it from.
Yeah, it's okay. And then I got my ancient belt sander. This thing is awesome. I don't have any sanders right here. It's actually belt driven from underneath, and this thing is amazing. I love it. I know it's old and outdated, but I tell you what, they don't make them like they used to, so I'm proud of that little thing. But anyways, let's go outside. All right, we're back.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. We're back, and Clayton decided to do what?
Play in the mud?
Yeah, he jumped in a mud puddle. So he wanted to be in the closing of this video, so I let him go change his clothes. You still got mud right there. All right, so before I show you this vehicle that we have, if you're a Ford purist, go ahead and just be mad at me now. I hope you're not, but you're probably gonna be upset. But this is what the vehicle I was able to get, and it's something I really like. The 4.8 liter Chevy is something that I know, and it's something that was available to me. So it's gonna have a Chevy engine and a Ford truck. So here you go. Here it is. All right, it's a 51 Ford F100, formerly known as what?
Rust bucket.
The rust bucket,
And
as you can tell.
Bucket.
Oh yeah, we got lots of work to do. Anyways, this is like I said, a 51 Ford. The chassis basically shot on it. There's no engine, no tranny, and it's rusted. But as bad as it looks, the cab itself is in decent shape. I got to do some door jamb repair to make the doors close properly. Besides that, there's a little bit of rot on the bottom corners where Clayton's at in the way. There you go. Down there, there's some rot, but it's not near as bad as a lot of trucks that we looked at. My goal for this truck is kind of a mix between a rat rod and a daily driver. So we're not going to paint it. I'd like to clear coat it. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm not chopping the top. I'm not dropping it to the ground or anything like that. Basically, yeah, because there's no tires on it, right?
Yeah.
Basically, I just want a cool looking, kind of rowdy daily driver. So with a 4.8 liter in there, I'm planning on putting like a Texas Speed Stage 2 cam in there, or you know, one of those cams, a thumper cam, something in it. But look at this grill. I know it's rusted, but look at that. How can you not like that grill? That thing is awesome.
Especially with the hole in it. That one.
I mean, could you imagine putting a big old turbo right there in the grill?
Like
yeah,
right here where the
no, it wouldn't
you
happen.
could put one of them air dogs.
No. You know, of course, with the radiator and everything right there, that just wouldn't work, but it would be cool looking. Don't make it worse. So like I said, this is the new project.
More rims and tires.
I keep getting sidetracked, scatterbrained today, but so the plan is keep it rusted, keep it like this. I'm going to clear coat it to try to stop the rust. Some of the stuff, even like the cab or the bed, I mean, is messed up right here. If you look, it moves it right here. This section right here is rusted. I'm gonna take this bed out. That's just a,
it's even worse when we got.
Yep. It's a piece of steel that was laid in over the wooden bed, so I'm gonna take all that out and we'll redo the wood, make it look nice. But we'll probably rough it up and you know, do some like chain marks and ding it up and stuff, make it look old and rustic and still seal it up pretty cool.
Daddy,
I think.
I know what we could do.
What?
We could cut this off and
No.
put wood.
No, the wood goes inside here. Wood goes in there. But again, so what I want to do here is I'll rechannel this whole piece right here with some sheet metal, and I'll clean up where I can, and I'll weld to it, and then I'll let it rust, or I'll try to inhibit some rust real fast, and then after that we'll clear it, because I don't want a bunch of new metal on here. I like the look, and you know, if it's dinged up or anything like that, I just want to leave it. The other thing I think would be cool is some of this stuff right here is kind of messed up. So what I'll do is underneath I'll mount the fender good and strong and make it good. But like right here, I don't want this to be perfect. I think it would be cool to have like stitches right here, make it look like almost like a Frankenstein, sewed back together. Like I said, we're going to try to rat rod it, and I just think we'll use our imagination and have some fun. But it's going to have a 4.8 liter LS in it with probably a 4L60. I just want a daily cruiser, good decent gas mileage, good brakes and stuff like that. So what I did was I actually got I'd come along, actually a buddy of mine, Chris, that I used to work with, he found this chassis for me, and I know it's in the trees right now, it's awful, but a limb fell on it the other day. But this is a 89 S10. It was a single cab long bed truck from 88, I think it was 88 or 89. But what's cool about it, it's good, Clayton, leave it right. What's cool about it is, for that truck right there, I need a 114-inch wheelbase. This truck right here is 114-inch wheelbase exactly. I do not have to extend or shorten the cab. Clayton, you're showing everybody your rear end. All right. Clayton, just hold on. There you go. Thank you, bud. So what my plans are for this is a company called code504.com. They sell the conversion kit. All I have to do is follow their instructions, and I can bolt all the, it comes with all the body mounts, cross members, engine mounts, transmission mounts, everything I need to mount that body, that bed, and the front end onto this frame. So what else is really neat about this is the older S10, so it already has a manual steering box on it. So that I know those are actually sought after right now. I believe they're selling on eBay for $300, $400, $500, I think, something like that. I looked at a few of them, they're different price, but I got this whole rolling chassis like you see it for $300. So I'm super pleased with that. I'm gonna reuse the gas tank location. This tank is probably too rusted out. I'm not sure. Once we take it apart, it might be in decent shape inside, and we can probably just sandblast this one, paint it up, and make it look nice. And then what I want to do is I want to make the frame super nice. I want to paint it really good, and obviously we'll do some upgraded brakes. I might even do like the disc brake conversion in the rear end, but it's already got disc brakes up front, so we'll do all that. But the other thing is, with this truck right here, Clayton, did you set me up? You put that stick right in my way. Did you set me up?
Sorry.
Yeah, I think you did.
No, I didn't.
Anyways, this truck right here, Code 504 sells the brackets that I can do the frame mount for the brake. So anyways, I'm not going to sit here and blab about this all day long, but here's a new project. We got tons of projects. We got the boat,
You got my go-kart.
we got the go-kart, we got the truck, we got the CNC machine, we got house projects to keep my wife happy. And everybody knows, happy wife, happy life, right? Now, honestly though, I need to get to work on some of the stuff inside the house, and I'd probably bring y'all along with that too. But anyways, here I am blabbing again. That's just kind of an update, a tour of our stuff, and just to let y'all know that we got plenty to come. Just trying to get there And everybody knows, people like us that work full-time, you know, it's hard to do stuff all the time. These projects, one, they get expensive, and two, time consuming, and gotta spend time with the family, right? Family's first, right? But my goal with this truck is to build it with Clayton, teach him some stuff, me to learn too, and I'm hoping you'll turn into a gearhead like me, right? Yeah, maybe.
I just hope that motor runs.
Oh yeah, we'll get it to run. But you know, I always thought that's one of the best ways to have a good relationship with your kid, is to do something crazy like this. If you asked me in personal, like if you said, are you in over your head? Honestly, probably. But we're gonna get there, and we're gonna have fun doing it. So we got a good connection of people that can help us, and if we don't finish it in the next couple of years, that's fine. Again, this is just a project, and it's not going to be my daily driver, obviously, so we'll just go along with it. So please keep coming back to Empowering DIY, and what?
Like and subscribe.
Yes, like and subscribe. We need more subscribers. Help us get the channel built up, and that actually gives us some motivation to keep going. And we're doing this channel for us, so if we don't get successful on YouTube, that's fine. But the whole purpose is, you know, to try to get ourselves out in the community and show people what we're doing. So if you want to learn with us, please feel free to hit all the videos and hit the like, and again, subscribe, and Instagram. Please follow us on Instagram, and I think that's where we're going to do our giveaway. So we get to 200 subscribers, we're doing a giveaway. Yes.
Fill out the bell.
That's right, the bell. If you hit the bell, you get notifications when we load new videos. And even if I do little stuff around the house, I'm gonna try to do DIY videos as much as possible. I'd like to get at least one out a week. Think that's possible? One a week, okay.
Or I'll do it.
I'm gonna hush now. Y'all have a great night, and thanks for watching.
What are you doing?